What it is, y'all? It is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back with more Dokkan. Now, today we're going to be talking about UI Goku. As you guys know, he just got an EZA, so we're going to cover, like, everything all in one. I didn't get a chance to really cover the EZA content as much, because the early part of the week was a little insane for me. But we're going to cover it today. If you're having problems with it, I have a perfect team that you can run. Super simple and extremely effective. And most anybody should have the vast majority of these units really simply they're basically laying around that you can utilize. Now, first things first though, we're going to do a quick test of UI Goku's just basic power, okay? And to do that, I'm going to go ahead and use UI Goku and this Goku, the Strength Goku. Not the LR unit, actually, because he doesn't actually work for this. We're using the TUR unit. So if you use these two in conjunction, you put UI Goku in the center, every single link skill is linked up. And I do want to go ahead and admit, I didn't link farm him before this event, because I am terrible about link farming. So yes, whatever you see here, there's so much more available on the table, but we're going to test and see what the difference is in his potential based on basically then versus now. So here we go. Now we are on the Legendary Goku event, the Legendary GT event, I should say, but we're not really worried about, you know, what the results of this event and all that are going to be. We really just want to see the overall damage. That's kind of what we're looking for here. All right. Of course you're going to get a double attack. Watch him triple crit. Watch him triple crit and wipe this dude out. I knew I shouldn't have fed him so much. Okay, here we go. So 2.16. On this team, as it stands right now, double new MUI Goku leads. And with every link skill, now admittedly, not all of his links are maxed out, but 2.16. That's a very respectable number, okay? And yes, I am fully aware that raw damage is not what this Goku is about. But I always like to see the difference, you know, kind of like a then versus now as to all these new characters, especially Goku, because like that unit always has been really good. So I'm going to go ahead and abandon the quest. We're going to go back out here. Now, real quick, I'm going to go into the event, and I'm going to run a quick run of this event just to kind of discuss what I did here, because I didn't see a lot of people doing this, and I think this team is kind of a no-brainer. Let's go over here, UI Goku. Okay. Now, I've done all 30 runs, but I'm going to go ahead and do 31. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab, let's do Physical Superclass. I'm going to grab a Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks friend. And nice one. This one's Rainbow. That's very nice. Mine's Rainbow as well. And that one is the Easy Aid, which is going to make this even better. I'm going to be honest with you. This unit laughs at this event. I mean, absolutely hilariously laughs at it. Now, on this team, I have him. And he's leading the Super Saiyan Gotenks unit, the Seal Tanks, who also has an EZA and is a very good hitter. Is leading Ultimate Gohan, who also has an EZA. Is leading this Transforming Vegeta unit. If you don't have Transforming Vegeta, well, there are other units you could use, but I'll get to that here in a moment. But most everyone should have him. He's been around for a really long time. Mine is Rainbowed. We're good to go there. And notice, like, everybody on my team is Rainbowed. Now, I also have K-Flo on this team, the old one, the physical one. She doesn't do a huge amount. I'm really looking forward to whatever EZA she's going to get, because she desperately needs it. So she's really not a powerhouse, but I put her on here because she has a good amount of dodge in her, so she might dodge some of the attacks that would prove problematic, which, as I quickly found out, there aren't that many of those. Now, if you're not familiar, and yes, I did skip one unit, and this one we get to now, you want to use a rapid growth team. Now, it does say you can use Int, Strength, and Fizz, but because Fizz is type advantaged, that's kind of what I went with. I went with Fizz. Now, I did throw this Physical Goku and Vegeta on here just to see what would happen. They're not on the Rapid Growth team. In fact, I didn't have any other units that were on the Rapid Growth team that I felt confident throwing in here, because some of them either weren't fully upgraded or for whatever reason. So for me, I threw a random Fizz on here. Now, they have a good amount of defense once they've done an attack or two. So they're very good in that defensive regard. But simply because they don't have that skill, if they get hit, they take a lot of damage. So there actually are better units. I'm going to proceed with them. Just because I don't know. I'm dumb, I guess. I don't know. But you can run any number of rapid growth units that are Fizz on your team. Even like some villain ones. I ran all superclass, but you could run some villains with Gotenks, because Gotenks, while he's not the greatest leader for that, he'll do some leading. Okay? Now this is perfect. Notice they're on the backside of the team. That's where I want them, because they're going to hit, but they're not going to defend. So having them off rotation is like the perfect spot. Okay, we're going to give them that. I'm going to go ahead and give her all of that. And then they just need rainbow orbs, so they'll be happy with that. And we got to use super with them too, so that'll be really nice. Now, Seal Tanks took a bit of damage there, but you'll see. It's with as much orb changing as K-Flow is going to give us, it's not really a problem. And we're going to end this fairly quickly. Ooh, this might actually hurt. This might actually hurt. Let's see what happens here. Ow, okay, there we go. Hilarious. Now, I will say is, if these guys get hit, they get hit for almost our entire health. And I have survived it, even though they've gotten hit. It's very hard to do, but I have survived it. So you do want to be cautious about those things. But for me, like I said, it's probably better to put a rapid growth villain or something like that on there. I don't know. Maybe I'm just stubborn. Maybe I'm just stupid. I don't know what to tell you. All right. But like I said, they do damage, and that's the good news. So now they're off rotation, and I'm telling you right now, this Gotenks absolutely, I mean absolutely, just destroys this event hilariously. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and put Gohan right there, because I do want to feed Gohan. And I'm a little worried that I'm not going to be able to feed Gotenks. Let me put him there. And Gotenks is going to be overfed, which is not a massive problem, I'm going to be honest, but I would prefer to get Gohan's 3 key, or Gotenks' 11 key. So, it is what it is. Alright, Ultimate Gohan doing his thing. Vegeta doing his thing. And like I said, it was never really a concern. Look at the amount of damage that these units are taking. They're just laughing at this. They're having a great time. They're just absolutely at 3.19 out of Gotenks. Let's see what he actually gets. Crit, baby. Oh. He didn't crit, but he still got a good amount of damage. So, like, that's really simple. So I've been, like, running a physical team on this and just having a really good time with it. Like, it is so... Like, I could go so much further with this team. In fact, like I said, the only weak link isn't that much of a weak link. I could move him off. I could do anything I want with him, but I just... Because we kill it so, like, just insanely, I'm going to be honest, I just haven't had the desire. They're fine. So let's go ahead and ascend Goku. Let's go ahead and easy A this dude and see what he does. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. I do have another UI, but for the sake of doing this video, I am going to wreck out some Kais just because I've become incredibly lazy. I used to be the free-to-play guy. I used to be that dude that was like, look, if you can do a free-to-play, do it. And I'm going to be honest, for the sake of making this video, it's just going to take too long. So let's just go ahead, because I've delayed this video now long enough. So that's the unfortunate part, is sometimes in life, especially with me nowadays, it's just very hard to get that out. So if you blow Kais on this, no, you're in good company. And it's not the recommendation. Like, we get so many of these UI Gokus, it's silly to blow Kais on them, but I'm doing it too. It is what it is. You know, at the end of the day, there's Dokkaning responsibly, and then there's people who are incredibly impatient and just want their results. Get the heck. There we go. Alright. So let's level up to 135. There we go. And the final hop, skip, and a jump. And we're fully easy 8. Now we just have to level up real fast, so let's go ahead and grab some Kais. I'm going to do this, and what are we going to do? Oh, we have 11 of these dudes. Let's just max that out. And I'm going to give us a decent training location. I've got a ton of these, so let's use those. And here we go. Level 140. Now, we'll go look at his passive skill, because, you know, like, there is going to be a change here. And it's a pretty awesome change. Let's go ahead and grab him here. So, if you're not familiar, raises attack and defense, causes immense damage to the enemy. That's very nice, especially that raises defense. Like, units need that. But check this out. So, detail list. Attack and defense 150% awakens when HP is 50% or less. And let's go to his awakening. Come on, go to the awakening. You can do it. There we go. So, raises attack and defense, causes immense damage to the enemy. Nothing really different there. Key +3, attack +200%, defense +100. And you know what? In hindsight, we didn't actually do the damage test with him transformed. I should have done that. Whatever. It is what it is. We're going to do the damage test with him untransformed, and we can base the difference based on that. But check this out. Key +3, attack and defense 200%, defense +100%. Great chance of hitting enemies' attack, including super attack. Disables enemies' guard. So, this dude is absolutely beastly. So let's go ahead and get in here, and let's get him to transform. And let's go. And I apologize, I didn't get the transformation. I got so excited to get in here and do it. It's a bit late now. We can't uneasy A him, so there are no mulligans. Let's just jump in. And the nice part is we'll get under... come on. We will get down to... Oh, you know what? That's the problem. I was like, why are we doing it this way? We're going to do it that way. We're going to get the 50% health pretty easily in this event, only because, you know, this event can be kind of tough. So we are going to have to line this up so we do take some damage, but we can't use MUI's revival. So let's just go ahead and see where we are at rotation-wise. Oh, man, this is phenomenal. We got 2 MUIs, so this is going to be easy. This is going to be hilarious, in fact. Let's do that. Let's do that. And let's do that. Now, what we're going to do first is we're going to test MUI before, or I'm sorry, UI before he transforms into MUI. To do that, we're going to get the AGL UI on the rotation, and then we're going to swap him out and let him do his thing. Now, remember, on this rotation, we don't have basically everything maxed out. Or I say, we don't have all of our link skills. Oh, I already saw that. Wild! We got 4 mil attack stat, and he's not even maxed. What in the absolute... So you know once he transforms, he's going to be an absolute monster. Let's go. Let's just go. Alright, guys. So we got an MUI rotation. We're going to move those in, move these out, and shake it all about. Lego. Alright. I love that. I never get enough of it. I cannot get enough of his dodge mechanic. His dodge is absolutely insane. And the other thing I do want to mention, my UI does not have any orbs in him. Skill orbs, I should say. So, like, while he's maxed out, while he's 100%, I have no skill orbs in the dude. So not only is there more on the table with the link skills, there's more on the table with skill orbs. So, yeah, you could build this dude out to be an absolute unit. Here we go. Bam. And I don't really care. Bam. You're going to be dead anyway. Alright. Now, next time these guys come, so we have 2 turns until we get the attack, and we can already kind of tell what we're going to see here. I mean, I'm expecting more than double. We had, I believe, 2.16. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this dude. So, like, basically at base, like, without transforming into MUI, it looks like he's doing double what he was doing before. Now, unfortunately, like I said, I forgot to do a test. I got too excited to get in here and do the EZA. I forgot to do the test of him transform before. But, I mean, we can surmise that he's doing at least double, if not better, than what he had before. So let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to put him up there just because I want to see him get SA'd so we start taking some damage, so that we can actually do our test a little bit sooner. Let's go. There we go. Perfect. That should be a big hit. Ooh, that's a good hit. Yes, we're below 50%. So now we can start being a little more defensive. As long as we don't die here. There we go. Now, I could drop a heal. But let's test Goku first. Feel like in the next couple of tests we'll be fine, so long as we don't let them lose type advantage. We should be okay. But let's go ahead and see. Oh. Well, we didn't get a chance to test him. There we go. I forgot he does that automatically. It's been a while since I've used him. I'm going to be honest, I've used the strength one so much, so very much, that I just completely lost track of what he does. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use him. That's not going to increase our attack. That's just going to increase our defense a little bit, and it's going to give us a little something to look at. Let's put UI in the center and see where this do. So we can compare this dude actually to the new MUI and see what happens. Because new MUI is about to get his U Super. It's like biggest attack. And this dude... Now, one thing I do want to bear in mind. Let's go back in here. Key +3 attack and defense 200% and defense 100%. Great chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack, disables enemies' guard, and evades enemies' attack, including super attack for 1 turn after awakening. So he's not going to get hit with anything. I just can't put him in the front because then he doesn't link up. Every link skill is linked. We're good to go. Let's see what he do. So once again, we're going to give him a lot of orbs, but he's not an LR. You know, he's not a nuker. He's not going to get any more damage from that. So don't start freaking out. It's not going to change the numbers. Let's see what happens here. So MUI, the new one, 3.72. Now, once again, I do want to point out MUI is not fully linked up. He's got most of his links, but not all of them. The OG, our boy. Oh, are you serious? A 5 mil attack stat. An almost 4 mil on the crit. Are you absolutely kidding? There you go, guys. There you go. Is he better than MUI? Nah, he's not better than the new MUI. The MUI, remember, the new MUI has a high level of critical rate. This guy, you kind of have to put it into him. The new MUI basically gets double attacks, often triple attacks, and then has a really good chance to get triple crits. Like, if you actually look back and you watch the video, the damage system in MUI, if you haven't seen that one, go check that one out. I'll put it in the description, like I said. He's capable of like 7 times that in 1 turn. But this dude's really awesome. I'd love to see what he could do with Dokkan, but I also want to see what he can do with Max Links. I'm going to say probably around 7 mil total, 7.5 mil maybe even. But a really absolutely insane unit. I'm absolutely adoring this unit. He's so flippin' good. Now, unfortunately, I squandered one of my 3 free Senzus on this, so and one of my support items. So unfortunately, I don't think this is going to be one that I can actually beat with this team at least. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But that's going to kind of be it, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Are you impressed by this EZA? Because I sure as hell am. This EZA made the UI Goku exactly what he needed to be from the start. Fantastic unit. Absolutely love it. I think the LR, the strength one, is out of the rotation at this point. I think he's done, and this dude's back in. Because remember, with the LR, to do the crazy amount of damage he can do, you really have to... You have to feed him a lot of orbs. This guy's going to get orbs all the time. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, all that good stuff. I'll catch you all in the next one.